Want to maximize your calorie burn and target multiple muscle groups simultaneously? Welcome to the world of compound exercises. These multi-muscle marvels work by engaging multiple joints and muscles in a single fluid motion. Imagine getting more bang for your buck in every workout. Today, we're diving into 4 powerhouse compound exercises: squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and rows. Each one a game changer in its own right. Stay tuned if you're ready to take your workouts to the next level. First up, the king of compound exercises, squats. Now, squats are a fundamental movement that we all perform daily, whether we're sitting down in a chair or picking something up off the floor. But when done properly as an exercise, they can work wonders for your body. Let's break down the steps for a proper squat. Start by standing tall with your feet shoulder-width apart and your toes slightly pointing outward. This is your starting position. Next, imagine there's a chair behind you. You're going to sit back into it without actually having one. Begin by pushing your hips back and bending your knees. Keep your chest up and your back straight. As you lower yourself, your thighs should be parallel to the ground or even a little lower if you're able. Now, pause for a second at the bottom, then push through your heels to stand back up to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Throughout this movement, it's crucial to maintain good form. Keep your chest up, your core engaged, and your knees tracking over your toes. This not only helps to avoid injury, but also ensures you're getting the most out of each squat. So, why squats? Well, they are a powerhouse of an exercise that targets multiple muscle groups simultaneously. They work your quads, hamstrings, and glutes primarily, but also engage your core and lower back. This makes squats a highly efficient exercise for both strength training and calorie burning. But don't just take our word for it. Try it out for yourself. Start with bodyweight squats, and as you get more comfortable with the movement and form, you can gradually add weights. Remember, it's not about how much weight you can squat, but how well you can squat. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't rush and always prioritize form over weight. Next, we have the deadlift, a powerful exercise that targets your entire body. Let's dive right into it. The deadlift is like the superhero of strength training. It's a compound exercise that engages several muscle groups all at once, making it a top choice for fitness aficionados. But why the hype? Well, the deadlift works your lower and upper body simultaneously, focusing on your back, glutes, quads, hamstrings, core, and even your grip strength. It's like a full-body workout packed into one single move. Now, the right technique is crucial for a successful deadlift. Start with your feet hip-width apart, with the barbell over your midfoot. Bend at your hips and knees, reach down, and grab the bar with an overhand grip. Your hands should be just outside your knees. Keep your back straight, chest up, and your eyes looking forward. Now comes the lift. Push through your heels, straighten your legs, and lift your chest simultaneously, bringing the barbell up along your body until you're standing tall. Lower the bar by bending at the hips, guiding it along the same path. Remember, the power comes from your hips and legs, not your lower back. Keep your core engaged throughout the exercise to protect your back. And here's a pro tip. Practice with a lighter weight first to perfect your form before going heavy. The deadlift is a favorite among fitness enthusiasts for a good reason. It's not just a strength-building exercise. It also improves your posture, enhances your functional strength, and boosts your metabolic rate. Plus, the sense of accomplishment you feel when you lift that heavy barbell off the ground, absolutely unbeatable. The deadlift is an exercise that demands respect. It's powerful, it's intense, and it requires a lot of focus and discipline. But once you get the hang of it, you'll see why it's a staple in any serious strength training routine. Deadlifts can be challenging, but they are incredibly rewarding. Keep at it. Now, let's move on to the bench press, a classic compound exercise for chest development. The bench press is a staple in any strength training routine, and for a good reason. It targets the chest muscles or pectorals, but also works the shoulders or deltoids and the back of your arms, the triceps. So you're hitting 3 major muscle groups in one swoop. To perform a bench press, start by lying flat on your back on the bench. Your feet should be planted firmly on the ground and your back should maintain a natural arch. This position helps stabilize your body and protect your spine. Next, grip the barbell. Your hands should be slightly wider than shoulder-width apart. The wider the grip, the more you'll engage your chest. But be careful, too wide and you risk shoulder injury. Now you're ready to lift. Unrack the bar and hold it straight over your chest with your arms fully extended. This is your starting position. Inhale and slowly lower the bar to your chest. The bar should touch your body right around the nipple line. Keep your elbows at a 45-degree angle to your body to protect your shoulders. Hold for a moment. Then exhale and push the bar back to the starting position. You should use your chest, shoulders, and triceps to push the weight up. Avoid arching your back or lifting your hips off the bench. These are common mistakes that can lead to injury. Repeat this process for your desired number of reps. Remember to control the weight at all times. The bar should move in a straight line up and down. Swinging or bouncing the bar can lead to loss of control and potential injury. A few tips to keep in mind. Always have a spotter when lifting heavy weights. They can help you control the weight and assist if you reach failure. Also, start with a lighter weight and work your way up. It's much better to lift lighter with good form than to lift heavier with poor form. Remember, the bench press is not a race. Take your time to master the form and gradually increase the weight. Finally, we'll tackle rows, an excellent exercise for your back and arms. Rows in their many forms are a strength training staple, targeting multiple muscle groups simultaneously. They are particularly effective for those muscles we often neglect in our daily lives, such as the ones in our upper and middle back. So, how do you perform a row? Start by standing tall, holding a weight in each hand. Your feet should be shoulder-width apart and your knees slightly bent. Lean forward from your hips, not your waist, until your torso is almost parallel to the floor. Ensure your back remains straight throughout this movement. This is essential to avoid injury and ensure you're targeting the right muscles. Extend your arms straight down, then, with a controlled movement, pull the weights up to your chest, keeping your elbows close to your body. Lower the weights back down and repeat. The aim here is to engage your back, biceps, and shoulders. The beauty of rows is their versatility. They can be performed with a barbell, dumbbells, or even a resistance band. Each variation will target your muscles slightly differently, but they all contribute to a strong, defined back and improved posture. Rows may be the last on our list, but they're certainly not the least. Keep practicing. With time and consistency, you'll start to see significant improvements in your overall strength and physique. So, why should you incorporate these compound exercises into your workout routine? Well, compound exercises are efficient, targeting multiple muscle groups at once. They're effective, maximizing calorie burn for real results. And they're practical, building functional strength for everyday tasks. They don't just sculpt your body, but they also enhance your overall fitness. They're the backbone of any solid strength training program. With compound exercises, you're not just building muscle, you're building a better you. So what are you waiting for? Start your compound exercise journey today.